My name is Teri Galvez, and I'm running for Republican National Committee woman for the District of Columbia. Not your mother's Republican Party. Okay, there's a lot of stereotypes. Conservative, sensible shoe wearing, boring. I'm not that.
Republicans can be hip. I'm a hip Republican. People maybe perceive that if you're hip and fun and you like to laugh, that maybe you're not serious, but I think that doesn't have an impact on how serious you are and how much you care about issues.
I can take on serious issues and be in the Associated Press, or be fun also and be in the Washington Post style section.
So I'm originally from California. I live in the District of Columbia, and I had a home in Massachusetts, so I like to tell people I'm a red state girl from 3 blue states.
Well, I know I can represent the community because I'm the daughter of Mexican parents. My father was a mechanic. He was actually a member of a labor union, no love there. And my mother worked in a cannery, so very blue-collar stock. And they became Reagan Republicans. The message of Ronald Reagan really resonated with him.
I came to D.C. for Reagan's inaugural in 1985. I was a young Republican working on his campaign in California, and I fell in love with D.C. I came here for a week with my mom, and I never left. An urban Republican is what I am. I live in Dupont Circle. I pretty much walk everywhere I go.
I think one of the biggest differences between my parents' native country, which is Mexico, and America is that here you can really accomplish anything. In Mexico, if your mother is a housekeeper, that pretty much is your chosen profession. So your parents' occupation does not define you in America. I'm an entrepreneur. I own a business. I actually own 2 businesses. My husband's also an entrepreneur.
Well, I think that there are a lot of Republicans in the city that are closeted Republicans. They're afraid to come out. I take public transportation whenever possible. I walk to my neighborhood restaurants for dinner.
I believe that the Republican Party has an opportunity to reach out to Latinos in a very personal way. Yo creo que yo soy la persona indicada y la mejor mensajera para comunicar el mensaje de conservatismo y el Partido Republicano.
Some people want to live in the suburbs. Obviously, if we had better schools in D.C., most people would stick around and put their kids in a public school. But that is one of our challenges. And as a party, we have embraced school choice. We've embraced the voucher program. Condoleezza Rice recently said in an interview, your zip code should not determine the type of education that your child will receive.
I mean, my mother comes from a huge family, 11 brothers and sisters, kind of like the 12 apostles. And I've been married for 17 years, and I think family is really important.
I've been involved with Bell High School as part of their Amigos program. It's a great school with an amazing principal. One of the few DC public school success stories. We mentor them and we teach them how to interview for jobs and various other things that will really help them for their future.
Young people, they voted overwhelmingly for Obama, but a lot of them are disillusioned. They haven't found jobs. I think there's a real concern about our financial situation, and I feel that there's an opportunity for us to reach them.
And showing our enthusiasm for our Republican Party in a hip way.
There's nothing wrong with being up on pop culture and being hip and being fun and being a Republican. I think it's a myth that we're all stodgy conservatives. I'm a fun conservative.
I'm still a little bit iPhone challenged, but I'm getting there. It's wonderful to be connected to social media, to be connected to the internet, because you can basically work from anywhere. I don't have to be in the location where my clients are. I can be anywhere and still conduct day-to-day business.
Urban centers in America have been run mostly by Democrats and have not provided viable solutions. Through my involvement, we can help to grow our party, and I think that we can reach out to our constituencies of color here in the district. There are currently 168 members of the Republican National Committee, of which we have 2 Latinas, one from Colorado and one from Puerto Rico. So I would only be the 3rd Latina as a representative for the District of Columbia. Leadership of the Republican National Committee be reflective of the demographics that we are targeting. We really want to reach out to the Hispanic community as well as the African American community. And every chairman since Lee Atwater, Ed Gillespie, and now Reince Priebus has always stressed the importance of reaching out to the Latino community in order to really win elections.
We need a Latina with some chispa, which is a little bit like chutzpah, but with some salsa thrown in. So if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Facebook.